forgot how epic Destiny music was. Oh my god, it's so epic. But anyways, how's everybody doing? This is DJ Tech Romancer here. When I'm not behind the DJ decks, I'm playing video games. And this is kind of a special stream today because I didn't stream earlier in the week because I wanted everybody to get through E3 and watch E3 and have their own like opinions and objectives of it. So I'm gonna give you my own thoughts of E3 and what I felt about it. Okay, so first of all, I just want to talk about Xbox and how Xbox Live made a cross buy basically mean play anywhere for Xbox and Windows, which I really like, and I think it's gonna be a big thing. However, I just read today that Xbox One is also prepping to make keyboards and mice for the Xbox One. And at first I thought it was a good idea to have like the cross buy between the Xbox, which is console, and Windows machines, PCs. But now they're starting to blur the lines a little bit, so I don't know how. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know how that's gonna actually work out, but we'll see in days to come and so forth. So the other thing is Microsoft have added. I'm looking forward to some of the new games that they announced, like Scalebound, Gears, and Tekken 7. But I am impressed with some of the new social features like clubs, looking for group, and arena. Because trust me, even like a game like I'm playing right now, Destiny, you don't have a good group to find to play for raids and stuff like that, it's kind of hard to get through certain things. So I kind of like that they add in the new social spaces. I feel like it's a much needed thing, and that's a good way to go. But I do have a general worry, and that's the announcement of Project Scorpio. You just announced the Xbox One S, which is supposed to be more powerful than the original Xbox. But, and people are probably going to run out, because I know I'm thinking about trading in my original Xbox for S. Plus, because it's smaller and you can stand it up. I like standing up consoles, let's just be honest. But not everybody into that. Some people like to lay theirs down. I like to stand mine up. That's just me. But what bothers me is, did they not learn from the whole thing that happened with Sega years ago with the Sega Saturn and the Dreamcast? When they was like, hey, we got the Sega Saturn. And then they announced that they was going to the Sega Dreamcast alter the Sega Saturn. I'm kind of worried that them Scorpio advance S. Oh, I see. People go out, they get a S, One S, and then a year from now, they're just going to trade in the Xbox One S for Project Scorpio. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, feel free to say that if I'm wrong or whatnot. But yeah, I feel like that's what's going to happen right there. Another thing, the customization of controllers. I like the idea, but I feel like it fought. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. Okay, so the only controller you can customize is the Xbox wireless controller, which is fair and dandy. I like that. But at the same time, you should be able to also have the option to customize the Elite controller. Because I know if it was me, I would get one wireless controller and one customized Elite controller. But
come back soon. We need the challenge.
So now, Sony, it was weird. Whereas Xbox One, they had announced like all these new features and hardware and stuff like that. Sony did mention PlayStation VR, which is going to be $400 and be out later this year, which is kind of great. And they mentioned the games that they're going to have for the VR.
Yes,
But
Guardian.
and this is probably just me. Where Xbox was trying to give away like a lot of freebies and demos for people to try and play, I felt like Sony only had like had the Lego Star Wars, which I'm not, you are, but I'm not, and the fact that they did the fact that they
Checking.
had
Confirmed.
that is
Bounty accepted.
real, and I'm looking forward to the full thing. I played it earlier this week, and oh
Checking.
my god,
Acknowledged.
I love it. And you can tell that they made it for the VR space. Like just playing it, you can tell is for VR space. But, oh
Acknowledged.
god, yes, it's gonna be definitely a great game.
Confirmed. Thank
So
you,
I'm looking
Guardian.
forward to that one. The other thing
We must be ready.
about
Oryx is
the
not
Sony
dead.
conference is seeing Kojima's new project,
Closed
as
mission
well
sending
as
to
you know
relay.
the new Crash
Process.
Bandicoot and the new God of War. All of that stuff looks very promising, and can't wait for the time that all those games come out and get to play them, or later on see gameplay vids instead of such trailers to
Bounty
get more
claimed.
ideas of how
Unnamed
all
Baron.
those games look.
Cosmodrome.
Finally, on Nintendo's end, I know some people been saying out there on the interwebs that it was kind of depressing because, like, you saw all the stuff that Microsoft and Sony did, and Nintendo really only had two things. But I feel like a lot of people forget that Nintendo they recently lost a good developer last year, so it's kind of hurting them a bit. And I feel like
Yes,
Nintendo right now is kind of on the defensive of what they want to show. Plus, everybody forgets Nintendo really doesn't like E3 that much, so that's another thing. So that's why they only really focused on Pokemon and the new Zelda. Now, let's get to the new Zelda. By the way, that new Zelda, oh my God, open world Zelda, and that, hi. That's gonna be amazing. But yeah, tell me what you think. Some opinion piece right now, but tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, and comment below. This is DJ Techromancer. Peace, love, chicken grease. I'm out.